Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have finally my panning roulette challenge update number 2. I was supposed to do this back in May, but like I have stated to you guys in my May favorites, I was very busy with life transitioning things that I just did not really have a chance to sit down and film an update for you guys, but I am here today to do that. I was going to film my haul, my monthly haul, but the postman is slacking. I am supposed to arrive, or 3 packages are supposed to arrive today, and then I'm missing an additional 2 more, so I'm going to hold off until I receive at least the 3 packages today to kind of gather everything for you guys and do the haul. But for today, I have my update. Some of these products I did amazing on, and then some I have not touched since my last update, but you got to work in sections, so I'm okay with that. So if you want to see what I am talking about, just keep on watching. I'm going to link up here as well as down in the description box my intro video, just in case if you guys are new to my channel and you have no idea what the heck I'm talking about. That whole video will explain to you guys what I'm doing, what this panning challenge is, how many I'm doing for the year, and what the beginning products were. So I am going to start off with no particular order. I'm just going to start grabbing things and sharing them with you. First up was this L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Powder. I used this as a bronzer for the winter time. I'm calling this quits. As you guys can see, there is product in here, but there are ridges. There's like 3 ridges in here, and it is ruining my brushes. So I'm not going to ruin a brush just to say that the whole pan is done. For the most part, I could barely get any product out. I really have to like shove my finger in there, and I'm not going to break this and repress it. I have a million other bronzers, so I'm calling this quits. I officially have finished it. I knew I was going to finish that at least when the summertime rolled around, because I have so many other bronzers that I love to wear, and I'm over that one. Next up is my NYX Set It and Don't Fret It matte finishing powder. I use this every single day. Every single day. The thing is with this, I don't need a lot of product to set my foundation or my T-zone or whatever it is I'm using it for. So I do have a little bit of progress. It's hard to do this, to be honest with you, but this is where I started out, my first update, and now this one. It kind of goes like this. I'm going by this side over here versus this side, but I didn't do so bad on this. What I do is I actually set my whole face with this. I can't set my under eyes with this, unfortunately, or bake with it, because my under eyes are the only thing on my face that are dry. Everything else is super oily, but my under eyes in the wintertime are super dry. I could probably get away with it using it in the summer because I'm very oily everywhere. Like my under eyes goes back to normal. But in the winter, they start to dry up right around January, and I can't help it. So I'm going to continue to use this up. I'm pretty sure hopefully by the end of the year this will be gone. This is a product that I have not touched since the first update, and I told you guys that I wasn't because it's super cooling, that it made me freezing in the summer, the winter time, so I knew I was going to use this more in the summer. This is Buxom Sophia lip gloss, and I started out there, and then that was my first intro. I have not touched it since. Now that the weather has warmed up, I am going to pull this one out, and I will be using this more often than before. My goal for this one particularly is to try to at least be almost done with it by the end of the summer, because once fall starts to hit and the springtime, or in the wintertime starts to hit, I'm not going to want to use it again because it's too cold. It makes me feel cold. I'm sure you guys are probably thinking I'm cuckoo, but it has a cooling effect, so for me, I'm freezing, and I can't have that. So that's this one. I haven't touched it, but I promise you I will. The next product that I have is the Josie Maran Argan Illuminizer, and this is the old packaging. I am so proud of myself with this thing because I have been working on this for a while. Now, as far as this actual panning challenge, I started out right here. That was my first update there, and now I am up to here. The issue that I'm running into with this product is that the actual wand inside of it, like the pump wand, is bent, so it's hard for me to actually get product. So what I'm going to have to do is tilt this to the side and kind of use it. I am starting to use this mixed in with my lotion, so I am pretty sure by the next update this will be completely gone. I really love this product. I'm not going to repurchase it as of now. She redid the whole packaging and made it smaller, but I'm not going to purchase this again just because I have so many other ones that I want to go through. But this is a great one to mix in with foundation. That's what I did in the wintertime. And now I will be mixing this with my lotion, which I love the effect of it. It gives this really nice glistening look to my skin. So that's a winner. Next up, I had this Milani Nude Creme Lipstick. I have not touched this since the last update. Lip products are so hard for me to do. I'm sorry. I just can't. I love a bold lip. This is one of my favorite nude colors. I'll show you a small swatch of it right there. But it's just really hard for me to use it. So I'm not even going to roll this up because where 2 was is the second update. So as far as my second update, I have done nothing with this. I will try to keep using it up. I don't know how well. I had warned you guys that some of these products were hard for me to even use up, but I'm going to give it a shot. Lip products are not my thing. I just like to change them up constantly, and there's other ones that I'm trying to use up because they're starting to smell and I don't want them to go bad. So that one is going to be a little tough, but we'll figure out how to work this one. I have my IT Cosmetics No Tug Waterproof Gel Liner. This is my love-hate relationship kind of product. I am wearing it today as my tight line on my eyes, and I've done progress with this. So here it is where I started out in January. Here's my first update, and here is where I am right now. So I did pretty good, and then from here to here, I feel like I did very well. So this one is getting better and easier to use. I use this every time I do a wing liner or a liner on my lid, or if I'm wearing false lashes. So it's pretty easy to use. It's probably going to take me a year to use, but I'm happy that I'm working through this one. And this is the one that I thought I was going to have the most trouble with, but I'm not. I'm very happy with that. Another product that I rarely used, and I'm starting to not like this product, honestly. This was brand new when I put this in here. This is the Clinique Chubby Stick Shadow Tint for Eyes in the color Lots O Latte. This was a free gift with purchase. There's not much product in it to begin with, but I don't have much progress. Like, I think I used it twice in the last 2 months. That's all that I have, but here it is where I started, and I'm still there. I'm still there. This thing, it's not as creamy as other products. It's beautiful. I'm gonna have to figure out how to work this on my eye, because I feel like when I place it on my eyelid, it tugs at my eyelid and it feels drying and it's harder to blend. So I think I'm going to have to kind of like do this, warm it up on the back of my hand, put it on, or use a brush, because it's really tough to use. I find that there are other drugstore bases that are so much more creamier, like the Milani one, the Jordana ones. Remo has some that they just glide on your lids, and this one tugs, so this is going to give me a hard time. It's beautiful to wear by itself. It's just, I don't like the feel of it when I'm placing it, and that's probably why I'm not using it as much. So I'm going to try to work this one in my summer routine and see how I can kind of at least get halfway done with this by the end of the summer. But that one I haven't really touched. Next up is an eyeshadow. I can't remember what this one was, but I am completely done with this one too. As you guys can see, I'm barely getting anything on the edges of it. See how like you can barely get anything. I have used this as an eyeshadow, and towards the end I used this actually as a bronzer. It wasn't bad as a bronzer. This texture reminds me, like this, they don't make these anymore, but this texture reminded me very much of the Gwen Stefani Urban Decay eyeshadow palette. That's how soft this one was. It was beautiful. I loved it as a transition color. I loved it as in no makeup kind of days where I just put it in my crease and I was basically done with it. I can't grab any more out of here. I'm not going to ruin a brush to just finish it up. And again, I'm not going to crumble it. So I'm calling this one done as well. So far I finished 2 products, which that to me is exciting out of the 10. That's awesome. Last product that I have, which was the most exciting one out of all of them, was this Victoria's Secret Make Me Gorgeous eyeshadow quad. My goal was just to hit pan on one eyeshadow and then call it quits because I did not like this. Was very drying, horrible formula. And oh, I'm blinding you guys, I'm sorry. This packaging isn't helping either. But I hit pan on this one and this one. So I can tell you guys, what I would do is just grab both of these, like grab them and just kind of like brush it on my eyelids, and that did it. That did it. I'm very excited. I am happy to say that this is done. I'm going to pop these out and use this as my mirror because I really like the packaging of this. It was super cute. So I'm going to just continue to keep this for packaging reasons and to use it as a mirror because I'm always trying to find a mirror and I don't have one, and why spend one when I have this, right? So this one is officially done, and this one was the one I was just like, oh, I just was happy to get this one done. This was one of the worst formulas. This is worse than Wet n Wild. If you think Wet n Wild is powdery, this one was dry and powdery. I did not like this at all, but it helped using my Color Tattoo eyeshadow base that I had in just a skin color, and that helped to get rid of this one. So yay to me. So basically out of the 10, I am done with 3 of them. I still have 7 to go. I think that the lip products are going to give me the hardest time. I feel like this one's going to be done by the end of the summer. I'm going to do my best to try to at least get halfway done through this one. This one I'm doing very, very well as far as the progress as it goes. So I think I will be done this maybe even before the summer or the year ends. The powder will give me a little bit of a hard time because there's so much in here, but I am using it every day, so I just got to keep going with it. And the lipstick and this, it's going to give me a hard time. So, but I also wanted to tell you guys that I did finish 2 other things that I had on the side. I finished this It Cosmetics Your Brows But Better brow product. Completely gone. I really like this. My mother gave me this one. I cannot twist it up anymore. It's completely gone. It gave me a natural look to my brows, and I was able to control how dark I wanted it. So I really liked it. It's officially gone. The other one that I finished was the NYX Shine Killer primer. It is gone. Like, I cannot squeeze any more out of it. So this one is officially done, as well as this one. So those were just side ones that I wanted to finish. I can officially throw them out now that I have shown you guys. But that is my update. I will list the first update down in my description box as well as the intro so you guys can see those, see what this whole project's about. If you guys are doing it with me, please let me know in the comment section. Tag me on Instagram or send me a picture on Snapchat so I can see how you guys are doing. Thank you guys so much for motivating me and continuing to help me through finishing products. At first I was completely against this, and now I am so addicted to products that I know I can use up. Those are the things that I tend to use more. Like, it's harder for me to finish eyeshadows and lip products. That I'm telling you that right now. I can't do it, and I'm okay with that. I've accepted it. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new to my channel, welcome to the family. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video if you did like it. I will catch you guys in my next video, and don't forget that a smile is the best makeup a girl can wear.